Hello, fourth grade parents. I wanted to share some information that I will be sharing at back to school night in hopes that maybe you can review it and our conversations at back to school night can be more asking and answering questions or any information that you would like to give me. If you're not able to make back to school night, this video will include the information that I'm going over. Hello, I am Mrs. G and I teach fourth grade English Language Arts or ELA here at Pleasant Gap Elementary. I wanted to include my Twitter and Facebook accounts in case you would like to follow me. I do from time to time post information about what's happening in our classroom on through those social media avenues. So I'm going to go through 3 different areas of important information about our school, information about our classroom, and then just fourth grade ELA information in general. So here is our daily schedule. We begin school at 8:10. For fourth graders, specials are at the end of the day from 1:55 to 2:35. We eat lunch from 11:25 to 11:55. We have recess before lunch from 11 to 11:20, and students are dismissed between 2:40 and 2:50. Our phone number here at Pleasant Gap Elementary is 814-359-2739. And the school personnel listed, Mr. Besh, who is our principal, Mrs. Turner, our secretary, our nurse, Mrs. Allison, and our counselor, Mr. McDermott, can all be reached by that phone number. Bellefonte Area School District operates with 4 marking periods. The first marking period will be August 27th through October 29th. The second marking period will be October 30th through January 17th. The third marking period is January 22nd through March 26th. And the fourth working period is March 27th through June 3rd. Parent-teacher conferences this year will take place on Friday, November 9th. Later on, we will be sending sign-ups home for parents to request conferences. And then we will also, Mrs. Miller and I, will be having a time for drop-ins. So if you do not or are not able to schedule a conference, you are able to drop in during that given time. Standardized testing, the PSSAs, or the Pennsylvania State System of Assessment, will be held in April and May. The English Language Arts window will be from April 15th through April 26th. Math and science will be from April 29th through May 3rd. Please note that educational field trips are not approved through the Bellefonte Area School District during the PSSA testing window. My classroom expectations. So I expect students to come to school and class on time and be ready to learn, to have their assignments completed on time, to learn responsibility and have their nightly homework completed, to get their planner signed by a parent nightly and by teachers in school, to be an active learner, to treat others with respect, and follow our school-wide rules. Be safe, be kind, be respectful, be here, be ready. One of the ideas that I implement in our classroom is called flexible seating. And the idea is that students are able to choose where they work. Students all learn differently, they all have different needs, and so this gives them some say in where they work, and also they get to learn what works best for them. So some options in our classroom are the futon, crate chairs, desks, different tables. One is lower to the ground and is considered a sitting table. One is higher and is a standing table, the floor, and yoga balls. Classroom crews are also implemented in our classroom. So each student is part of a crew, and this allows our classroom to run smoothly. So we have 5 crews, and they are public relations, maintenance, technology, well-being, and assistant teachers. Right now, for about the first 10 or so weeks of school, students are assigned to a certain crew, and they get to try out all 5 crews. Later on, they will be able to submit an application once they have tried all of the crews for the crew that they would like to be on. Homework. Homework is assigned daily and can take up to 40 minutes each night to complete, and that is per the Bellefonte Area School District homework policy. Students write their homework daily in their planner. Mrs. Miller and I initial it, and then parents, when the students get home, are also supposed to initial the planners. All homework that is assigned is due the next day unless it is noted otherwise. And students who come to school with incomplete homework will be held in from recess on the last day of the week to finish it. So if your child has homework on Tuesday and it's just a crazy night, they have soccer and piano and everything, and homework is not done for Wednesday, that is fine. Students have until Friday or the last school day of that week to finish their homework. If the student turns it in on Thursday, fine, dandy, they do not miss any recess. If students do not have that homework, completed by Friday, they will need to finish it at recess. One of the models that I use in my classroom is called the flipped classroom. And this approach is mainly used with spelling, and it's kind of the idea that I'm doing right now. The instruction or the information is done at home, usually using a video. So right now, I'm providing you information that traditionally I may stand in front of the class and present to you at back to school night. And then the practice or the conversations take place in school. So if you watch this video prior to back to school night, you can come to back to school night with questions and comments, and we can have conversations instead of me standing up and presenting information. The idea behind this is that students get to practice in school where they have peers and a teacher to give them feedback instead of doing the practice at home where they're kind of on their own or just with them and a parent. Technology is something that will be used in a variety of ways in our classroom. We use Google Apps for education, such as Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, Google Classroom, frequently in our classroom. Google Classroom is used in both ELA and spelling to organize online material. Seesaw is used as an online learning journal, and you should have received a paper about how you can connect to your child's online learning journal to see what they're doing in school. Flipgrid may also be used as a video discussion board. This allows students within a Flipgrid class to post video responses to questions that are posed or other assignments and allows other peers to give feedback. I will be sending home a permission slip about Flipgrid very soon in order so that we can use it. Fourth grade reading is a little different than reading previously. Fourth grade reading really focuses more on the response to reading, more comprehension and less decoding, and we will focus on fiction and nonfiction text. In fourth grade, we really try to get the readers to think more deeply about the text, to make more connections, and to back their thoughts and ideas up with evidence from the text. For spelling, we do a Greek and Latin roots spelling-based program, and it is goal-based. So every week, or every list, students will take a pretest. And based on how they do on the pretest, they will set a goal for the week. The rule is that their post-test goal must be at least 3 words more than they did on the pretest. So if a student gets 7 words right on the pretest, their goal may be 10 words. So on the post-test for that list, the student must get 10 words correct in order to get a 100% on their post-test. If they get 9 words right, their score would be 9 out of 10 or a 90%. If they get 12 words right, they have reached their goal and would be given a 100% for that test. We have 20 lists that we will be doing throughout the year, and most tests will be on Fridays and Wednesdays. Each marking period, I will send a half sheet of paper home with your child that gives the dates for the pre-test and post-test for the 5 lists we will be completing that marking period. In writing, we will focus on 5 units of study: narrative, opinion, and informational. Our writing will be writer's workshop based, where there's a short mini lesson and then students are given time to write with the teacher circling and conferencing with students throughout that. We will also be focusing on spelling and grammar conventions, and students will be writing in journals from time to time throughout the year. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My email address is pgrimminger@basd.net, or my phone number here at school is 814-359-2739, extension 2618. Thank you so much for listening to all this information.